Hey,
Good morning.
it's Thursday.
It is Thursday.
Joy just spilled her coffee.
I did.
Joy spilled her coffee.
You spilled my coffee.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
It was in your hands.
No, it was not.
How did I spill your coffee?
It was in my coffee, and then it was in my hand, and then you bumped me, so
Oh.
you spilled it. So, good morning. I feel like I haven't been here forever. It's been since Monday, so I'm kind of late to the week. I feel like I'm late to the week. So,
Well, hey, welcome. These
Morning.
are my friends from the Morning Brew.
hey guys.
This is Joy, sweet Joy, usually, and
With a strong slice of sass.
sass, spice, and
Yep.
sus. Your little
What does
sus.
that even mean? Oh, I know what that means.
Oh my!
I know what that means. You're suspicious. They use that. Like our boys use that. You're sus. I had the boys educate me in teenage lingo the other day, and I used cap the other day with Cooper, and he told me I was cringy. I said, no cap. And you're like, you can't use that. Don't use that. I said, well, I used it appropriately.
Now they're wondering what cap means.
No cap. Cap means lie. Like you're not telling the truth. You're not telling the truth. If you say no cap, that means you're telling the truth. I have to think very, very hard about it. So like it comes out awkward because I have to think so hard about it. But yeah, got it. I used it. So good morning.
Obviously not in the right context or something. I don't know. You should.
That's cap. I didn't think about how to use it. I had to figure out which one was truth or lie.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Say a little shout out to those watching this morning, logging on. Chuck and Melinda. Good morning. Good morning. Melinda was up at 3:30 doing laundry.
I saw that. Wow. Like that's overachiever, Melinda.
It's Friday.
Friday Eve.
Eve.
You gotta get it right.
You always throw me on that, Andrew.
Yep.
Friday Eve. It's
Thursday.
Thoracic Thursday.
Do you know what thoracic is? Answer that.
Yeah,
Do you know what thoracic is?
I think something with your torso or something.
Yeah, that's pretty good. It's the mid part of your spine.
There you go.
So you get points for even just knowing that it's a body part.
Yeah. Les, good morning.
Sounds like a dinosaur.
That's Jurassic.
Well, no, thoracic, yeah, they rhyme.
Scott and Britta, hello. Bob, hi, man. How's it going? Nathan, hello, hello. And Melissa.
Thoracic.
I'm just moving on.
All right. I was kind of stuck on that.
Mary, good
So-
morning to you. Good having you on today. And Tanya, good morning. Good morning.
We should play,
Brenda.
if we do like a geographical quiz, we should do a A&P quiz for you.
I don't even know what that means.
Anatomy and physiology, bones of the body. Like I could ask you, does it belong in the body or not? I would like that game.
Does it belong in the body or not?
Or is it part of the body?
Hi, Chris.
I would like that.
Hello, Lisa. Got to see Jeff last night.
Yeah.
Awesome. Jeff's leading one of our small groups. Tea time. A little
That's a
golf-
fun
little
name.
golfing one.
Like that was clever.
Kevin needs to
Yeah.
join tea time. Kevin golfs.
I have golfed twice in my life.
Yeah.
Have I ever told you about my golfing experiences?
Well, are we?
I thought I would share.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so I've golfed twice in my life. One time was with a boyfriend in high school. He was a golfer. It was my freshman year, and I was a softball player, and I threw my back out because of the fact that I was swinging the golf club like a softball bat. And so like I swung so hard, I was sore for days after. Like I completely killed my back. The second time I golfed was with him, and I was wearing flip-flops, and I broke my flip-flop. I was so mad because of the fact that like when you twist and pivot, like the little knob below your shoe popped out, and then like I had no shoe for the rest of like
Don't
the
wear
entire-
flip flops golfing.
I didn't intend on golfing. I was riding with you, and then I ended up like you were like, here, take a swing. And so I don't do things half-heartedly typically, and so like I swung as hard as I could. I busted my flip-flop. That was
So
a
you busted
major
your
fail.
back and you busted your
I
flip-flop.
did. I'm done. Golf holds zero. Jeff, I'm so glad that you're doing tea time. I will not be a part of the small group because like that just has no interest
Joy,
in me.
calm down. Calm down today.
Sorry.
She's a little passionate.
The golfing experience was just a really not good experience.
Hi, Brian.
I like mini golf.
Hi, Barb.
I like mini golf.
Hello.
Have you ever mini golfed with me?
I beat you. Hi, Dolo.
did not.
How's it going?
You did not. You're not a better golfer.
Every time.
I'm a better golfer than you. I'm more precision.
Hey, John.
Julie said she doesn't have sound this morning. Can anyone else hear us?
Can you guys? I think they can because they're laughing.
They can because Neil's laughing.
Neil's laughing at your flip-flop, busted back, bad golf experience.
It was bad.
Hi, Michelle.
I don't know what any kind of clubs are. Like, if you hit it in the sand
Morning,
trap,
Joe.
It's ridiculous. I don't know. Yeah. It's a bad game. I'm glad you enjoy it. Like, go for it. But
Joy's getting worked up like at a high school game. You're not kidding. She's getting a little feisty today.
Croquet. The only way croquet would be fun is if you whack that thing as hard as you possibly can with that hammer. That would be a fun game.
I'm telling you, she is on fire right now.
Let me just tell you the games that are like should not be games.
Joy, why are you so? Why are you?
Because I really like people don't realize I'm competitive.
She's very competitive.
They don't realize I'm competitive, and I'm a little bit competitive. So
ping pong. She's competitive at ping pong.
I taught Dakota everything he knows.
He can beat you every single time.
He is so good, and I taught him everything he knows. And you can't make that claim.
I can beat you.
You cannot beat me at ping pong.
With my left hand.
You are not serious.
I could use.
This was not. Were you planning on talking about this today?
No, I could use.
I have no idea.
I could use a skillet and beat you.
You are full of it, like full of poop.
I'm also a better driver, much better driver. You don't know how to get under your skin? Just say that. Look, people think you're on fire. You're going for it.
Pickleball. Pickleball would be an interesting game. Yeah.
Do you play?
That's like floor ping pong.
It's like a little bit of tennis
and a little bit of ping pong,
but
on a gym floor. So I've seen the pickleball ladies at the Y. They're good. They are really, really good, and they wear these tennis skirts.
Now they're playing at Lawson Park.
They're really good. I'm always impressed. So
pickleball.
I don't wear skirts to anything, so I would not be wearing pickleball skirts.
They don't wear skirts.
Maybe. Do you think ladies wear ping pong skirts?
Joy.
No, I'm just wondering.
Did you wake up on what did you do today?
I've only had like 3 drinks of coffee too.
Well, I know, but wow. Kevin says we need a ping pong tournament group at church.
Yes, that would be fun. That would be super fun. The problem is I have to check myself. Like I have to rein myself back in and be friendly.
Okay, I got something for you.
Okay.
It's not like questions, just very interesting.
Okay.
List of things I found.
It's it. Dolo's a pickleball. Pickleball athlete.
Yeah.
So. All right. What do you got?
She said you won't see her wearing a skirt.
She'd see the volleyball. Oh, those people are like intense too.
Joy's niece out in California, I think has your same competitiveness. She plays water polo, and she loves smacking people in the head.
It's not a bad gig. When you can do it legally, it's not a bad gig.
So you guys think she's straight Joy? She just said it's not a bad gig to be able.
Well, if it's legal, that's okay.
Watch out, everybody.
Well, just don't play any games with me.
Joy's on fire. Okay.
I have to not play competitive games.
My thing I'm going to talk about is not going to rev you up at all. It's just now you're going to.
Okay. All right.
Sorry.
What are you? I never know what.
No, it's just interesting information. I thought we'd share.
Let's go.
Weird items that people have forgotten in Uber rides over the past years.
Let me have a guess.
Okay.
Phone. That's not weird. Like they would.
You went with phone as a weird item.
Shoes. How about are shoes on there?
I don't know. A human tooth. It was in my pocket and then it seemed to have fallen out. Someone lost their tooth in an Uber ride.
That's disgusting. That is so gross. Like, would you pick up a tooth? If you were an Uber driver, would you pick up a tooth?
I would go to one of those free vacuums and just.
That's disgusting. Okay.
The person got out and the Uber driver looked in the back seat and there was 22 bundt cakes and a pan of macaroni and cheese.
22 bundt cakes?
So how do you forget that? I mean, you're obviously taking those.
Yeah, don't know.
A bulletproof vest. The passenger listed it as an FBI bulletproof vest. Forgetting your life-saving gear may not be the best thing to do. They left
That's odd. That it seems like anybody who needs that.
How about this one?
Would be like diligent to have that. Okay.
An ankle monitor. They found an ankle monitor.
I don't think that's accidentally forgotten. I think that was intentional.
A painting of Kate Middleton. That's so weird.
Do you know who Kate Middleton is?
I'm looking at her right here.
Do you know who that is?
Is she one of the new princesses?
She's not new.
She's
Williams, and she's been in the family for a number of years. She's
wrong country, don't care.
She's incredibly classy, like super, super classy.
Who cares? I don't get into that whole like British royalty.
I don't either. But she's incredibly
weddings,
classy.
funerals, drama.
What else have they
stuff.
left?
A dinosaur.
A painting?
A dinosaur costume with a knife.
That's creepy.
I'm telling you.
Like somebody was going to rob something.
I don't know.
That would disturb me.
A popcorn bucket from Disney World. Eh.
Okay, that's junk. Like somebody just left their trash. That's rude.
Ha! A fur cover from a knee scooter. That's true.
Maybe we need to get you one.
And the answer was, I broke my foot and I left my cover in the car. A fur cover? You can put a fur cover on my seat?
Well, kind of like you put the covers on your steering wheel. You can bling it out.
Oh, fur?
Is it bling if it's a guy?
I don't know.
There's another word I'm thinking of that I probably shouldn't say.
A toilet seat and a lemon-shaped welcome sign. These are random things people are leaving in Uber rides.
A toilet seat? Who carries around a toilet seat?
I don't know.
Is it clean?
A potato. Just say potato.
No, surely it rolled out of it like a grocery sack.
I don't know.
That's random. The toilet seat's got me a little bit. That
raw chicken, 20 pounds of salt. Raw chicken and 20 pounds of salt.
Somebody went grocery shopping. They just forgot it in the trunk.
That's so weird. A catheter.
That's disgusting. That is full out just disgusting.
This makes you not want to be an Uber driver or sit in the back seat.
Maybe that was sitting on the seat right before you sat down on it. That's even more interesting.
Maybe someone else was sitting on the other end of the catheter and that person tried to get up and walk out and it pulled out right
Travis,
there.
Stop. Stop. Do not. Stop. Move on. Stop.
Why?
Because you need to stop. Okay, I'm reining him back in. We've gone completely off the rails.
Fake eyelashes.
I won't go there.
An oxygen tank. Isn't that something you should probably remember? Mm-hmm. Oxygen tank.
I'm going to go with the fact that most of the stuff was in a trunk.
Could be.
You got a little glare going on with your head when it's down like that.
Would you quit it?
I'm just telling you.
Does anyone want her for the day?
You don't have to put up with me for the day.
You can take her.
I'm going to work. All right. What else?
A birth certificate. Yeah.
How is leaving a birth certificate any more interesting than leaving a bag of chicken? That's really bad. It's like all of your ID.
A prosthetic leg.
Not sure what to do with that one.
Someone was probably not very happy about this one. That's what the answer was. Where did that go?
Well, I'm going to assume that they were carrying it for somebody else, and that other person wasn't very happy.
So I know I didn't mention all of them because there were some that were borderline inappropriate. So
Thank you for.
But I will end on this one.
Is it appropriate?
Yeah. A beloved pet's ashes. Someone left a little thing of the dog's
Fifi.
ashes. Fifi.
Yep. He left Fifi. That somebody was brokenhearted on that one. So yeah, I bet Uber drivers have some really not so fun things that they find too. So thank you for filtering.
If I rode an Uber to work and around town for my main transportation all the time, I would forget things.
Really?
I'd probably
There's
have
a
some,
shocker.
probably have some socks laying in the Uber.
Travis, you'd be back there scratching
Do
your
you think
foot.
the Uber driver would mind? Like,
So-
as soon as I get in, I take my shoe, sock off.
You would
and
do
just-
it and scratch your foot.
And I could put my foot over into them and go, can you
That's so
just,
gross.
can you
That's
scratch
so
my foot?
nasty.
You think that Uber, I'll tip you if you just scratch my foot gently as you drive me home.
Okay.
Would you guys scratch my foot?
That's such a weird question.
I'm asking.
Okay.
Would you guys scratch my foot?
What's the verse of the day? We're going to transition from scratching Travis's foot to the verse of the day. So I don't know how you do that. But
I don't
we're going
either.
to.
Oh, man.
Phil, I bet you're right.
What do you say?
Lots of water bottles left behind. You would definitely leave stuff behind because you leave a trail. You're a trailer.
Trey's not very nice today.
That's not nice. That's just saying what it is. So
All right. Rex says no. He would not scratch my foot.
Les said, if I was an Uber driver, I'd borrow your car. That would create a very interesting, Travis's car would be an interesting little subject too.
I'm kind of disappointed in people not willing to scratch my foot.
Okay. I'll scratch your foot, Travis.
Thank you, Andrew. He would wash it, but Jesus didn't say anything about scratching it.
That's awesome.
We just got Jesus to drink. That's how you transition into the verse.
Oh, what a nice transition.
Thanks, Andrew. We pivoted to Jesus. On
There you
that
go.
one. Andrew and I Tuesday were just reading the chapter about Jesus washing the disciples' feet. So, oh, look at that. My neighbor just pulled out of the driveway with his Ranger boat. He's fishing. That looks nice.
That's not what you're doing today.
No.
Okay.
So the verse of the day, I am in the very end of John chapter 12. In fact, that may have been the chapter that he washed the disciples' feet. But we're getting into the very end of the chapter, and he is telling people that his time here is short and he's going to die. And then, actually, did you know in chapter 12, it's the second time that God spoke from heaven in an audible voice where people heard it? You know that?
How have I missed that?
I know.
I know at his baptism.
Yeah, but he did.
Okay, so when was the other time?
Right in chapter 12.
Okay,
when
this is bad. I really
he's in
don't
the
remember
temple. He's
this.
like in the courtyard, and all of a sudden, he's telling he's going to die, and people don't know what he's talking about, and then all of a sudden, God.
Are we going to read it?
No.
Oh, okay. I'll have to go back and read that because I don't recall that.
I can read it for you, but I don't have it on the screen.
I would say we need to.
It says, "A voice spoke from heaven, saying, I have already brought glory to my name, and I will do so again. When the crowd heard the voice, some of it thought it was thunder, others declared it was an angel." And then Jesus started to talk about his time coming, and this is what he said.
I have really missed that.
He says this, "My light will shine for you just a little longer." In other words, I will be with you for just a little bit longer. Walk in the light while you can, so the darkness will not overtake you. So Jesus is available. Walk with Jesus. Walk with Jesus so the darkness will not overtake you. And he says this, "Those who walk in the darkness cannot see where they are going. Put your trust in the light while there is still time. Then you will children of the light." And so first of all, he says, "I am available. The light is with you." Okay. I'm available.
Yeah.
So then he says, so the actions are this: walk with Jesus. You following me?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Walk with Jesus. And then he says, trust in the light. So you trust in Jesus, walk with Jesus, trust in Jesus, and then become in the family of Jesus. So walk, trust, and become. Those are the three verbs in
It
that.
takes action.
Action.
Yep.
You walk, you trust, identity, you become.
That's really good. So
Any analogies on that one?
I don't think so. Actually,
We've talked about him being the light before.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's because he has these I am statements. I am the gate. I am the bread of life. I am the light of the world.
I think that when you were reading the first one, the word that did pop out to me was the walk. And it's because of the fact that it takes active participation on our part. And it's too often, I think we think that that it's us just kind of wishing for God to do something and do his part, and then it happens in us, but we miss the fact that it's active participation with our life in obedience. And like that word walk just like completely popped out.
It's very intentional.
Yeah.
So it's intentional living. That's a good way of saying it. Intentional
really
living with Jesus. Intentional. It doesn't accidentally happen, and doesn't just, you just don't go to church on Sundays. It is intentional daily living.
Yeah.
That sounds good. I'm going to have to write that down. Intentional daily living.
It's probably never been said.
It's an IDL. Intentional daily living.
It's probably never been said before.
You need to work on your IDL. Everyone needs to work on their IDLs.
They don't understand why that's significant. I told him he needs to work on his ADLs with a broken foot, which is activities of daily living. But you're going with IDLs.
IDLs, intentional daily living with Jesus.
So.
IDLWJ.
All right.
IDLWJ.
With Jesus. All right. There you have it. So you guys have an amazing day and be intentional.
Thanks, Matt.
With Jesus.
Thanks, Matt. John 13.
There you go. He cleared it up for you. Thanks for we always need somebody to prove our.
Sometimes my head's not fully functioning this early in the morning.
Or sometimes you just know that. You just need somebody to be like, nope, it's not 12, it's 13.
He also said that I'm probably going to need that foot washed. So Joy, he's recommending you washing. And a little hand lotion afterwards. Just soften it up. We're gonna leave so Joy can caress my foot.
That's so gross. That's not happening this morning.
That is gonna be a Friday Eve activity before we go to work. No. Is Travis's foot care by Joy. Today is brought to you by Joy's Foot Care. Thank you for watching The Brew. And whenever you go to work, don't leave your tooth or your catheter in your car. Have a great day. Share The Brew, everybody. See you guys.